Thanks for joining us here on Cromford News at 10. I'm Noelle Bello.
And I'm Dan Thorne. Schools at risk of closing in San Francisco. The school board spent the evening discussing how to decide which will shutter or which will merge next year.
Currently, there are 121 public schools in San Francisco, but the district is dealing with declining enrollment numbers and a budget deficit. KRON 4's Sarah Stinson was at the school board meeting tonight. She joins us now with more on what they had to say. Sarah.
Dan, Noelle, that meeting is still going on in the building behind me. Tonight, the superintendent announced the criteria that will be used to decide which schools close and which schools merge. This had a strong reaction from students, parents, and teachers against any closures at all. Students in San Francisco are well into summer break, but some still have school on the mind. The school board is deciding which schools to close or merge in effort to combat a more than $400 million budget deficit. The board met Tuesday night to discuss how they will make this decision. A long line of students spoke during public comment against closures.
It'll be hard for me to restart at a brand new school. Not having the ability to be with most of the people that I know now would be heartbreaking. As a member of the board, you are accountable to us as students. Our voices and perspectives are what matter most in decisions that affect our education and future.
Education is just as important as saving money for our district.
The district says the budget deficit is due to enrollment dropping by more than 4,000 students since the 2017-2018 school year. The board projects it could lose another 4,600 students by 2032. But one parent blames the district.
They're using our kids' resources to fix something that they are responsible for creating.
Superintendent Matt Wayne presented the criteria that will be used when deciding which schools will be affected. He says all 121 schools will receive a composite score based on 3 categories: 25% on excellence, 25% on effective use of resources, and 50% on equity.
The concern that we have is that schools will be closed on the backs of the poor, and that in more affluent neighborhoods we'll just fill up more schools.
Superintendent Wayne says this process includes community feedback and oversight.
After we develop our recommendations, we're going to go through an equity audit to ensure that we're not disproportionately impacting any one community.
Some parents say any school closure would disrupt families' lives.
Where are those families going to go? Do they have to travel across town, increase travel? And that is sometimes could be not safe for the child. We have families that are working long hours.
The district will release the list of schools affected this September, and the school board plans to vote on this in December. Now, this school closures and the merging, none of that will happen until the 2025-2026 school year. So this will not go into effect this school year. That's very important to clarify. I'm Sarah Stinson reporting live in San Francisco. Back to you guys.